Good afternoon, everyone. We're at the Ipswich Art Gallery. Today's topic is get ready to be on the move. So get ready to be on the move. And we're all booked in. So let's go in. It's really interesting. But now we're going up to the children's gallery. The boys are very excited. When too many vehicles are trying to move around at the same time, roads can get clogged. This is called gridlock. There are ways that cities can help to ease gridlock if different transport networks work together, including forms of public transport such as trains, trams, and ferries. Then people won't need to rely on cars, and this means faster journeys, less pollution, and more pleasant cities to live in. Gridlock whiz John Bradfield understood this. He helped to design many of Sydney's underground train lines and stations. You can find your way through the network of maze to get safely and swiftly to your destination. What did the traffic light say to the truck? Don't look, I'm changing. What would you have if your car's motor was in flames? A fire engine. Engineer John Bradfield's greatest achievement was the construction of the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Completed in 1932, it connected the northern and southern shores of the harbour for cars, trains, buses, bikes and pedestrians. There you go. Got Jonathan's found. As with most of the children, Jonathan loves cars. Is that cool, buddy? You could stay there for a while. Filling up the car, are you, buddy? Are you using the E10? It's a different type of fuels, isn't it? Hey, buddy, I think you can take the wheels off.
Take the wheels off?
You can take the wheels off. You look like you're having fun taking wheels off over there. Oh, we lost the petrol pump. It's all good, Jonathan. Jonathan's driving an electric car. Oh, look at it. It's even got a dog. That's got to make him a happy camper. Buddy, I think you need to be out of the car to plug it into power. Did you plug it in over here, buddy? Over here. You plug it in down there? Down there somewhere. No. Yep, just there. Good job. Very good. Every day, millions of Australians use all sorts of vehicles to get around on the land, and the water and in the air. There are many different ways to travel, from bicycle to bike lanes. Some trailblazing Australians have come up with some clever solutions for transport challenges posed by busy cities, vast distances and extreme terrain. Others have broken world records, confounded expectations and made amazing discoveries. Today people continue to imagine, experiment and push the boundaries of what's possible. Meet our trailblazers and embark on your own journey of transport adventure. Where will your journey take you? So Professor Richard Brown is finding ways to make renewable fuels from waste material like old tyres. His research will help to reduce greenhouse gases emissions and create a greener future. In Australia, 8 out of 10 people use cars to get around, but the fuel that powers all those vehicles produces emissions, harmful substances such as greenhouse gases, which can contribute to global warming. Among other things, it can also contribute to a lot of health problems. Most fuels today come from crude oil, a non-renewable resource, which means it'll run out. It's time to start thinking about alternatives such as renewable fuel and green energy to travel. The travel choices each of us make affect the health of our planet. The type of fuel we use, even the kind of car we buy, can help lower emissions and keep our air clean. Need to get to work or school? Why not carpool? By sharing a ride, you can reduce traffic congestion and harmful emissions. Stop! Make sure you return your tools for the next mechanic. Oh, look, they got little tools here. So you get an oil can, and drill, and spanners, and screwdrivers. What kind of snakes are found in cars? Windscreen vipers. What part of the car is the laziest? The wheels, because they're always tired. When is a car like a frog? When it's being towed. Oh, I think I dropped part of Jonathan's. Hello. You know, I might have. Grab and go. Have you tried bugs? No, thank you. I prefer to grow my own food. Knock, knock. Who's there? Cargo. Cargo who? Cargo beep beep. Ha 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 ha. I think he likes the car. How far we get there and let you ride a horse by yourself? We don't have a horse. Who made the first controlled powered flight in Australia? The famous Hungarian-born magician Harry Houdini flew safely and landed in his French biplane at Diggers Rest, Victoria in 1910. The flight lasted 4 minutes. Oh, that's very cool. Oh, look, there he is. Houdini! That's the fastest car in Australia. Aussie Invader 2. The jet car was driven by Roscoe Maglashan across the Lake Gardner, South Australia in 1994, 802 kilometres per hour. Roscoe hopes to drive even faster in his new Aussie Invader 5R. The longest stretch of railway track in the world. A section of the Indian Pacific train line that runs across the Nullarbor Plain. It's 478 kilometres long with no bends. Wow. After she gained her pilot licence, Nancy Bird Walton offered joy flights at shows in the country of New South Wales. For many people, it was their first time in an aeroplane. And Matthew's made a paper aeroplane. Woo. Jonathan made his paper plane, he had a bit of help.
It's a level.
Got it on.
You did, you got it on. There we go. You want to try again? Good job, boys. Well, that was fun. One of my long-time homeschooling friends was actually here with the homeschooling group from the Gold Coast. But they've all gone now. So we're here all by ourselves. We've got the entire art gallery, children's section, just for us. How cool is that? Matthew's been doing very well with his plane, and that was a level 3 plane that he did. Jonathan and I made a level 2 before, but somehow it's gotten lost. Level 2, and then I made a level 4, which flies okay, but not as well as Matthew's.
Yeah, mine flies a lot better.
Matthew's having lots of fun with his. Ooh. You having fun over here, Jonathan?
Huh?
Oh, is this getting to build some Lego?
Yeah.
Getting to build Lego and then you get to test drive your vehicle. Ooh, very cool.
No, what is it?
You gonna let it go, Matthew? Well, that was a bit sad.
Yeah.
What happened with that? Why is that not working? Oh, it worked. It's just a bit fast. Not so good. So Adam Gilmore has always dreamed of travelling to other planets. He started Australia's leading rocket building company, which hopes to achieve human habitation across the solar system and beyond. There you go. Oh, what's this one? Do you have what it takes to design a vehicle of the future? What will it look like? How fast will it go? Can it handle bumps and jumps? Could it be used on another planet? Here's your chance to design a future vehicle. Build it and test it how it works.
That's perfect.
That was perfect, Jonathan. You did a good job. That doesn't even have wheels.
It's a car. There's no wheels.
Up, stacked it.
Hey, jump in. Watch.
Oh, watch. Oh, sorry, I'm spinning you around. Well, let's see how Jonathan's go. Woo-hoo. Hours of fun there. Hours of fun. So what's this thing? So Lawrence Hargrave wanted to build a flying machine. His first designs with flapping wings. I don't know. His first design was with flapping wings. Were unsuccessful. So in 1894 he invented a huge box kite that lifted him into the air.
I wonder where the rocket stuff is. Look at it. Look. It's taking
Oh, sorry.
if you press this one. Wait, how did you get the air one?
So travelling today is very different from 100 years ago, from horse-drawn carriages to electric cars, and from steam engines to magnetic levitation trains. Inventors have always sought ways to make travelling faster, safer and more comfortable. Every invention starts with an idea, and ideas develop into ideas, and then prototypes, models of these designs are tested to see if they work or not. New vehicles evolve through trial and error. There are many steps involved in a successful inventor, and often a lot of failures along the way. Touch the screen to see the evolution of transportation. Wow. I see the different types of bikes, Matthew. And the different types of boats and the different types of trains. That bike that's up there at the moment, I think it's called a penny farthing or something like that. With the big wheel at the front and the little wheel at the back. I'm really glad we don't have to ride those. How cool is that? Very cool. Ooh. How did we get here today? The idea of this is you got to tell a story, Jonathan. Hang on. Okay, so Matthew's going to tell me how we got here today. He's going to use that bit of string and wrap it around the little poles and tell a story as he goes.
We went by bike.
Went by bike. And we went by boat. Was that because the road was flooded? Uh-huh.
And then we went by motorbike.
And then there was a motorbike. Oh, what happened then?
To this helicopter.
I think that's a tram.
Or whatever.
I think you ran out of string.
To get to the car. To head. We went by foot to finish.
You went by foot to the finish? Cool.
Ran out of string.
You did run out of string.
Wait.
Maybe I'll have a go. Today we started and we walked to the car. And then we drove to take a cable to Daddy. And then we got back in the car and we drove to the shops. And we walked around the shops. And then we got back in the car. And then we walked to the art gallery and we got here. Pretty boring and straightforward, really. Not half as interesting as Matthew's.
Yes, but mine wasn't exactly what
Yours was creative. So 1934, Bill Samuel had only just learnt to ride a bike. Billy Samuel, when she cycled from Melbourne to Sydney, a distance of over 870 kilometres. Cycling back to Melbourne, she broke the women's speed record, arriving in 3 days, 1 hour and 20 minutes. Wow. And you were telling me something interesting happened over here. So 1927, friends Kathleen Howe and Jean Robertson with Barney the dog drove around Australia in a sports car. On their travel, the women mapped large areas of the outback of Australia. Although people told them it wasn't the most practical choice for zipping through the outback, Kathleen and Jean chose the latest Italian sports car for their adventures. Jean said, "It's the best possible way of seeing the world." The women camped under the stars and fixed the car whenever it broke down. How would you most like to travel? Would you like to zoom in a rocket, a car, or take in the sights from a horse-drawn carriage? And who would you bring with you? Design your own dream vehicle and attach it to the road map. Lots of kids have put their ideas up. You having fun, buddy? I'm just lucky there's no motorbikes here or he'd be on it. Hey, so we've had paper planes made. Let's see who can throw it the farthest. Go! Oh, cool. Matthew is flying a level 3 and Jonathan was still flying a level 2. I actually made a level 4, but Matthew's level 3 does much better. Can we see the level 3 plane, Matthew? Yours? Very cool. And there's the level 2 plane flying away. Anyway, that's the art gallery at Ipswich. Good fun. Have a great one. Bless you. Who's driving? You're throwing stuff out the window.